right, it's hour number 2. I'm going to tell you about the guests when we come back from this quick break in a few minutes, but I've got a very powerful John Bowne special report I want to get to. U.S. citizens under threat of foreign hackers thanks to the deep state. Yeah, Julian Assange came out and gave a little press conference today, and he made the point that the CIA's claiming we're all enemies for having this. They're the ones that leaked it. They're the ones that don't have good practices, keeping secret stuff that's illegal they're doing. I love how they turn this around. Here is the John Bowne report, and we'll be back.
It's an atomic bomb of public information, the first in a WikiLeaks data dump of the largest ever publication of confidential CIA documents dubbed Vault 7 by WikiLeaks. The first chunk of the series, gleaned from the ultra-secure CIA Center for Cyber Intelligence in Langley, Virginia, is 8,761 documents, known to the CIA as Year Zero. The gravity of the situation is monumental. As WikiLeaks writes, recently the CIA lost control of the majority of its hacking arsenal. The archive appears to have been circulated among former U.S. government hackers and contractors in an unauthorized manner, one of whom has provided WikiLeaks with portions of the archive. Year Zero introduces the scope and direction of the CIA's global covert hacking program, its malware arsenal, and dozens of zero-day weaponized exploits against a wide range of U.S. and European company products, including Apple's iPhone, Google's Android, and Microsoft's Windows, and even Samsung TVs, which are turned into covert microphones. By the end of 2016, the CIA's hacking division, which formally falls under the agency's Center for Cyber Intelligence, had over 5,000 registered users and had produced more than 1,000 hacking systems, Trojans, viruses, and other weaponized malware. Such is the scale of the CIA's undertaking that by 2016, its hackers had utilized more code than that used to run Facebook. The CIA had created, in effect, its own NSA with even less accountability and without publicly answering the question as to whether such a massive budgetary spend on duplicating the capacities of a rival agency could be justified. Essentially, a cyber weapon of the heaviest caliber in the hands of any hacker on planet Earth. Not only has the CIA and its deep state web of political minions kept this total breach of human privacy quiet, they have turned the illegal and compromised Frankenstein monster loose on America's executive branch. Meanwhile, the corporocratic political elite knowingly carried on with the charade that the CIA had proof the Russians were colluding with President Donald Trump, knowing full well that the deep state could counterfeit any trace of hacking, and in turn blaming it on rogue actors to support a seditious coup of the President of the United States.
Because of the seriousness of the accusations involved on all sides of this issue, I want to make sure that we hold as many of these hearings out in public so that the American people and all of you can attend and report on. This is an initial list, but we have Director Comey of the FBI, Director Rogers of the NSA, former Director Brennan from CIA, former Director Clapper, Ms. Yates, former Acting Attorney General.
What they're interested in is warning the American public and the world that the so-called smart appliances, let's say a phone, smart TV, Samsung, Sony, even your smart car, is totally vulnerable to the NSA and in particular the CIA. Now, the NSA always had the mandate for cyber command and cyber warfare. The individual and the institution that never had the command or the mandate was the CIA. It has to release its mandate or it will be prosecuted for crimes against the state. And it has already committed crimes against the state.
Maybe now, as the intelligence community and the Schumers, Feinsteins, and Pelosi's in the corrupt D.C. bubble are rightfully questioned due to this massive attack on the Bill of Rights, they will come to feel the persuasive presence of Providence protecting these United States of America. President Trump, the swamp appears to be draining itself. Godspeed, Commander, and God bless America. John Bowne for Infowars.com.